In this next video, we are going to be talking specifically about the different sections of the Basecamp site. And so we're going to go through each of the 7 sections. This is an overview. We will talk later about how you actually use Basecamp. But for now, I just want to give you an overview of what these sections are and how you might use them. Again, if you need help at any point, you can contact us there for assistance. Our email is provided on the screen, as well as a Basecamp guide. So you are now logged into your account. You'll find your main page to the Evaluation Capacity Building project. When you open up that project, you are going to see 6 big squares, and those are going to be the sections we're talking about. Let's take a look at the first main section of the Evaluation Capacity Building Basecamp site. It is called Questions About Evaluation, and it is this square on the left. If I click into that section, it will show me any discussion posts that are already active. So right now there is one that says example. It's an announcement and it was posted by me. If I click on that discussion post, it will open up so that I can see all of the different elements. Up top, you can see a tag. This is a category heading so that I can quickly find or filter the different posts. It'll have the title. It will show you who posted it and on what date they posted it. And then this is the main body of the post. You can also see on this post that there are different ways to engage. You can use this rocket button to share a quick reaction. This is called a boost. So I typically like to use this to choose an emoji and then write something really short and thoughtful. For example, maybe I say, nice job. To post, I'm going to go ahead and click the green check mark. And now I've left a boost. If I have something more extensive to say, I can also add a comment. Here is my comment and add that to the post as well. I can also see down here that right now I am not subscribed. So what that means is that if someone else comes in and leaves a comment, I won't get notified. But for example, maybe this is a post that I really want to see other people's reactions to. I want to know what other people are saying. I'm interested in those responses. I can go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Or if I'm subscribed already and I don't want to be subscribed, I can unsubscribe. To look at all of the discussion posts again, I go back up and I click questions about evaluation, and that will take me back to the list of conversations. Right now, it shows that there is one notification. So something new has happened on this post. It has a 1. And that's just notifying me because I went ahead and wrote a comment. So the questions about evaluation section of the site is a discussion board specifically related to evaluation. You can ask questions about evaluation if you want to hear ideas or get feedback from the ECB team or from your other grantees. You can also discuss evaluation topics. You should check every week because there will be a weekly topic-based discussion conversation that's posted. But you can also use this to ask other grantee for their feedback or their experiences, and we hope this is a valuable tool for you. The next section on the Evaluation Capacity Building Basecamp is called Resources from Grantees. This is a section where you can add files, spreadsheets, images, or create a whole folder if you want to share something with other grantees. This is not a space to share things that you want only your grant manager to see. This folder is live for all grantees to see. So if you add a document here, you need to know that it is going to be shared with everyone. You can start a new document, and that document is live. So if you want to collaborate on something with other grantees, this could be a good option. You can also upload any files. If you create something, for example, if you create an evaluation tool to measure engagement, you might want to share that with other grantees so they can use it. You can upload that file here. So again, these are going to be specifically resources that grantees are sharing with other grantees. You can share those documents or resources that you created. You can share documents and resources that you found and that you think are helpful, but please do not upload any documents to the resources from grantees if you do not want them to be shared with everyone. There is also a section of the site called Resources from ASER. If I click into this section, you will see different folders that ASER has created about evaluation. For example, there are going to be folders for every single one of the all grantee ECB monthly meetings. For example, here is the January Foundations of Evaluation folder. And if I click in here, I will see a copy of the presentation and recording, some resource lists that ASER put together, some different program guides, a couple links to different resources that we really like. You can also find in here all of the grant specific presentations. So this is the capacity strengthening grant presentation that happened in January. Same for community solutions and EHDI. So this resources from ASER is going to have a new folder for every month where we have a different topic. And then there's always going to be this folder called Laura's Favorite Resources. And in here, I am just populating with different opportunities for you to go and learn, resources for you to go explore. These are things I use a lot as an evaluator, and I hope that they are helpful and relevant for you. So again, if you are looking for the presentation or recording from our all grantee ECB meeting, you will find it in Resources from ASER. If you're looking for any specific evaluation topic, resource lists, or related articles and resources, you can go in and look at each month topic and find some other articles and resources that we've populated. All of these resources are going to be provided by ASER to every grantee. So far, we've talked about the first three main sections of the site. So again, as a recap, we talked about questions about evaluation, which is that discussion board to have conversation and discussion about evaluation, to ask questions about evaluation. We also talked about resources from grantees. That is a space where you can share and organize documents, images, resources. Those are things coming directly from grantees to other grantees. And the last section we talked about is resources from ASER, and those are going to be resources that ASER has put together as your ECB provider. They will include the recordings and the presentation from the ECB meetings as well. The fourth section of the evaluation capacity building site is called grantee social media posts. And this is another discussion board, but with a very dedicated purpose. We would love for you to share your social media links. If your organization has social media links and you want other grantees to be able to connect with you, this is a dedicated board for you to post that information. To do so, you would start a new message and go ahead and pick a category based on which grant program you are a part of. So let's pretend I'm a community solutions grantee. Type your organization name, and then go ahead and type in all of the organization information. So my Instagram, maybe I just provide the handle. If I want, I could actually link the website to our organization. And then you click link or unlink. So those are all options. Then you can go down here and post the message when you're ready to share your information. Again, you are welcome to share your information to your organizational social media pages. Please do not share your personal accounts. And we really hope that you go in here and check whether or not you are sharing your organization's social media pages. Go ahead and look at our fellow grantees. And if you feel, that it's a good fit, you can always follow them. But at the very least, go and check out their pages, see what they're doing, and learn from each other. Let's explore the events hosted by grantees section. This is a shared calendar where you can add onto the schedule any events that you think other grantee organizations or other grantee participants might be interested in attending. For example, there is a grantee ice cream social happening on Friday, February 21st at 12:30 p.m. If I want more information, I can click on that item to see all of the relevant information. I can also go back to the main calendar by clicking events hosted by grantees and see a calendar by month. If I want to sync this calendar to my other calendars, I can add the schedule to a Google Calendar, an Outlook calendar, an iCalendar, Hey Calendar by clicking this link. When you add something to the calendar, please make sure that you include all relevant details so that other grantees know why this is relevant. So make sure that, of course, you have the date and time of the event and the event name, but also provide the hosting organization information and any link to perhaps the event social media. If there's a registration, make sure you provide a registration link. Anything that helps other organizations know why this is on the calendar and how they can get involved. The last section on the second line is called Chat, Ideas and Questions. And this is an actual chat. It's just like maybe a Teams message. It's one long running chat. So, for example, I have a question. I don't want this to be a discussion post. I don't really care if this information is in one place. I just have a quick question and I want a quick answer. Somebody wrote, "What is your organization doing to prepare for new funding opportunities?" And if I want to respond back, I just go down here and I do a quick response. Quick response. And I hit enter. Again, this will end up being one long chat. So if I have a question and it is going to require a conversation that might be useful long term, it is really hard to search this chat function. Instead, I would suggest that you go back to evaluation capacity building and use questions about evaluation. You could also send a direct message to your grant manager or to the ECB team by using pings up here at the top to send a direct message. The chat is a running conversation of quick updates or quick questions. You can also use this to send an idea that you want the ECB team to know. So I have an idea about how to use Basecamp, or I have an idea about a topic for the ECB meeting. Those are some examples. You can also go ahead and add an emoji, attach a document with the paperclip icon, or if I want to be able to bold something, underline something, I can click this large A to open up the dialog box, and then I can go ahead and use bold or italics. So the second line included 3 more areas of the site. The grantee social media post, that is a discussion board where you can share the links to your organizational social media accounts. There's an events hosted by grantees section, and that is a shared calendar where you can share events that other grantees or other grantee participants might find interesting. And there's that chat function so that you can send a quick message, or you can share an idea about how the ECB team could be implementing Basecamp better, or could be a question or a thought that you have about an ECB topic, for example. So those are the 3 sections on the second line. There is one more section that we're going to talk about. One last section on the evaluation capacity building site. You do have to scroll down in order to see it, but it's down here and it says book time with ASER. If I click this, it will give you a direct link to the calendar for the ECB team at ASER. And when you open it up, it will show you all of the dates and times where the ECB team at ASER has availability for you to set up time to meet with us for evaluation technical assistance, evaluation brainstorming, evaluation debrief. We are here to support you. You can set up a time with us directly by following that link.